Sup, bozos?
It's like that Silent Hill viewers where you freaking jump down from your ceiling and crash.
Your sub ran out. Aww. Oh, frick, there's an ad break. I don't How do you freaking schedule these ads properly? They just pop out randomly for me.
And
I
you
swear to God.
scheduled them. Don't just like, nah, bro, my turn.
It doesn't even give me the notifications to snooze them at all. Like,
I
rarely.
had
It gives me, like,
okay,
notifications
Ernest,
rarely.
Aaron is giving you advice. Oh.
Yes, sensei. I see the with the I see it with the timers when I'm on your streams. Like, how do you set that up? That's cool. So that it reminds people to, like, oh, there's an ad coming. And I'm like, it doesn't give me any notifications. It says, like, oh, you can have yourself notified for Twitch ads. And the ad break
It'll
ended.
be
Your community is back, and that just disappears immediately.
it would just be funny if the moment Tidy was ranting all about that, another ad comes in and freaking
Bruh.
interrupts him. He can set them. Okay, I forgot.
One day I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how to
We
set that
still have.
manually.
Heroes of the Stream will be permanent, right?
The what?
Heroes of the Stream, the
Yeah,
ones still
that's
up
gonna be
there.
there until
Yeah,
the end of the year.
hell yeah.
Pretty cool.
These
Pretty cool.
people are the heroes of the stream from the last
The
emergency
emergency fundraising
subathon.
is
So yeah, these guys are legends.
absolute
I
mad
was,
lads.
I am so tempted to say, was there an update?
Ah,
or there was none yet.
the latest update regarding the the hospitalization, the surgery and stuff. The surgery went on, and it's basically recovery. We're good, all
Recovery.
goods.
Well, I'm hopeful the recovery goes well. I've had people who died in recovery.
Yeah, knock
Like
on
my
wood.
like my former English teacher from high school literally went on a surgery. I was like, oh, that's cool. 5 days later, oh, you died.
Bruh,
Wow.
right? People were recovering.
Wait, wait
Thanks,
to keep the
Blizz.
mood up. You're welcome.
Here you go. Well, hello everybody. It's your boy Tidy Salt, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. I was supposed to do a different episode of the podcast regarding video games. I mean, it's kind of related-ish, but it's been an
Well,
urgent thing. Not urgent, urgent-ish. Oh
hey,
Jesus Christ!
thanks for the
Spotanum just
sub. It's
resubscribed for
man, it's
23
almost 2
months.
years.
Thank you for the
Toss him the
sub.
moon.
We're reaching 2 years. Let's go.
Damn, 23 months, bro. Thank you for the sub.
You could literally just say like the this podcast. We were supposed to have video game, but thanks UK. We're gonna switch
Thanks,
topics
UK.
now.
It's in a way still linked to it, which is I'm having fun with that. Last episode, which was a couple of weeks ago, almost a month ago, because yeah, that was
Yeah.
rough. Hey, it's me, so you're the correspondent on the ground. Have no voice, and now I must scream. God, I can't wait to play that game back again. I have like 6 Uma Musume streams on the roll right
And
now,
then 3 Fortnite
and then
streams.
3 Fortnite streams. Yep, like yeah, that's gonna be this is gonna be a week. Yeah, right. So last podcast, last episode, we were kind of talking about firearms, which I've been coming to the conclusion I kind of did that too early in regards to the issue with Sig Sauer, with the P320, their newest line, which is in the military of the U.S. military and stuff, which shot and isekai'd a dude by going off on its own when he put it on the table. And there's been like a plethora of videos going about like, oh, you haven't pulled the trigger and then it's still just moving around the slide, it's gonna freaking shoot. But anyway, in ties of last podcast video, censorship, what the frick does it tie into? What does it tie into, bro? What do we have? What is linked with censorship and guns, bro? I don't know, man. I just wanted to do censorship.
We were unable to podcast just because Saudi went on a hiatus for at least I don't know, 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
So yeah, and then we blamed that on the
UK. Damn it, Sue.
We can't blame Sue. We blame on his government now.
No.
He's just a victim right now.
Darn it.
So you can
Right.
essentially say, so people for ponder about the P320, you can essentially say 1945's Type 94 has returned for the vengeance.
Yep. And the Nambu is back, baby. But yeah, they're Sig is really in hot water. I don't see a way for them to actually get out of this one unscathed. They're gonna take a huge hit, but it's like a different topic altogether. But we're talking about what's happening now, or what's been happening the past few weeks, days, months, weeks, hours.
Decades.
Censorship. Here's censorship. There it is.
What's
That-
this?
What is censorship? We all have an idea what censorship is.
Let me give
Cue
you
up
let me give you-
dictionary.
Let me give you a dictionary analysis. It is the suppression or
Woo!
prohibition of any type of media. Because it's even though it specifies books, films, news, it's technically media that are considered obscene, politically unacceptable, or a threat to security.
Oof.
That is censorship.
Oh no, now what firearm are the police and military gonna use? Now that is a question. That's a question of the military decade. But good luck with
How
them.
do you know firearms? Do you have a suggestion?
They should have, it's either they just not replaced the M9s they were using, or they, could have gone for my boy Glock, the Austrian breed.
Or they could, or they could just go for whatever that face over there in the right of the screen is.
That's my sensor,
My favorite
quick
example of censorship is this.
sensor hotkey. When something's on stream that I'm not supposed to be showing, that's what I put in.
My favorite example of censorship is this.
Yes, the good kind of censorship, right? It's there's so much going on if you just go on like a social media site or whatever and just type in censorship on the search bar, and it's gonna show up a bunch of stuff going on with the freaking Steam, Itch.io, even Fansly, with the payment processors, PayPal, Mastercard, Visa, other bunch of stuff. Freaking activist group, something like that. Collective shout. It's just so much going on out here. Movie censorship laws. You can't display the covers of 18 rated movies there.
That's an example of censorship.
Well, you know,
Ain't
since the
no way.
freaking censor what the
Ain't no way virus. No pro fight.
the bar. Man,
I like
for a country being notorious for having bad internet, they're sure messing around with the internet quite a lot. It feels like.
Can you blame them 2006 having the lowest internet service in the entire world?
So fascinating. What is this? Well, personally, my stand on censorship is I don't like it. I don't give a damn. It's my job. If we're gonna talk about this, right? I'm not a parent, nor have a lot of experience being a parent, or having experience of being parented a lot with my actual parents, because that's that. Parents don't exist. However, I do observe things, and what I observe and what I've learned from observation is that it's the parents' jobs to maintain or maintain this freaking item, raise their kids. All right. How can parents be real if our parents aren't real?
What do you mean, are you preparing to the child? Let's maintain this child.
Because this it seems like this whole thing just blew up because of the it's for the children. It's always for the children. Are you sure about that? You sure about it? This is for your protection. Wait, I didn't get to screen cap that freaking van from V for Vendetta. So we did a little bit of watch along. We played Hardcore Henry, V for Vendetta, and the Late Night with the
Do
Devil,
our
which is really good.
troubleshooting, and it's of our troubleshooting because audio.
Because the audio was like about 2 hours of troubleshooting at the start. So yeah,
I mean,
I'm planning to just throwing this out there. I'm gonna do like a monthly watch along. Missed Hardcore Henry. Yeah, it was really fun.
Right.
Oh, what the frick?
Here's
Okay, we're good.
check out Free Talk. I said the band you
Jimmy.
were referring.
Yep. Yeah.
You can check out the Free Talk for the V for Vendetta. Like
Oh, the
van,
Free Talk?
the for section. Yeah, Free Talk.
Oh, you got
I
it.
sent
Okay. Neat. Where the flying rat's ass is it? On the PC. There it is. Can I?
we can just
How do you?
Or you can just use this for just a better view.
Okay, I guess I opened in browser. Okay, instead of popping that out, that should all right. Good enough. That's fine. This is fine.
The watch along. It's okay. We can catch on the next one.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that more often. From now on, because I have a whole
We're gonna
list
be
of movies just waiting in. There's gonna be
We're
so many.
offensive
There's gonna be so
political
many.
news. It's for children who are also
Oh, yeah.
making able to vote. So you mean to tell me at the age of 5 they have to vote the politician they want?
Oh wait, let me throw that out there real quick.
So yeah,
Choom.
that is the van from V for Vendetta, used by the main antagonistic group Northfire.
For your
That's literally
protection.
that's literally the freaking tagline of the van.
That's the. Yeah, I really like how they're also called. You know, they're called fingermen.
Yeah.
They're called fingermen. So do with
Yeah,
that
they're like
information as you will. But the whole thing is, you know, the fingermen. Yeah. The UK are making 16-year-olds able to vote, but you can't view political news until 18 thanks to the Child Safety Act. It's like being able to, you know, the argument with being able to not being able to drink until 21, but being able to vote at 18. Kind of
I mean, it would be kind of funny if you did vote while you were drunk.
bro, that would be
That would
that.
you crash out
What
the moment
kind?
you vote
I
doesn't go.
wonder what that would look like.
You know how in the voting back then, where it was like sometimes the vote would just go elsewhere instead of the one you wanted
Oh
because
yeah,
they had to.
that happens a lot here in the Philippines
Imagine
as
a
well.
drunk dude just comes in and instantly breaks the machine the moment it goes to the wrong.
Bruh, right.
That would be lit though.
Also, 18-year-olds can't view it either because who the frick wants to give away their ID?
Also, to give an idea on also what's going on. So apparently, if you're in a server that's in a Discord server, even if you're not from the UK, you can actually get affected.
Yeah. Speaking of being affected, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna freaking eat that. The first thing I saw when I went to Twitter is this post here by Mr. Obvious at Obvious Rises on Twitter. It's a screenshot of who Dublane. They're not eligible to use this application. So it's apparently people can't access their NVIDIA graphics card settings
Oh, we still
because
have this thing. We still have the freaking charity
oh, I
stream.
forgot to freaking turn that off. I completely forgot about that. But
Yes, so
don't
you
worry about
can't.
it. You can still go ahead and if you have had the website, you can still go ahead and donate. They still have the website up, and they do still need
And
the funds. It's freaking 3 million, bro.
I mean,
Nobody's got 3 million nowadays.
stream elements. How's it going? Wait, where is Kofi Bot? Kofi Bot, you there? We have a
But yeah,
mile. Wait, the milestone. What's the
milestone. The
the
stones of
reps?
Miles.
The-
200 moths.
I completely forgot about the mods the moment Tidy stopped streaming. Holy fuck.
200. The last time it was like 111 something, 112.
It
Last
was
time I
like
remember, I got
it was less than
200.
120. It was now 200.
God
So are you gonna start?
damn,
So who's gonna start a freaking graveyard?
bro.
Who's gonna
Can
really?
you could use those to freaking repeal the the goddamn law.
So
All right,
you could encourage the mods to make more mods so we can get more voters against
moth.
them. That's about 160. Huh?
160. Holy crap. Okay, 200. God damn, you bro army of goddamn moths. Okay,
Yes, he
all
has been
right.
suffering mod infestation for like the past few months.
Damn.
He has 200 now.
200 moths. But anyways,
So give
censoring
thanks,
that.
all right, so yeah, you cannot access the
Censoring
video.
that. Well, you know, I guess how do I freaking deal with this crap? So yeah, we went and watched V for Vendetta, and it's, you know, because it's freaking topical. I hate it that it's topical,
It's
but
very
the
relevant.
reactions from the boys Well, I
Because they're
think they'd
relevant at
say
this
it for
stage.
this. It's you know it stands on their own. Regarding it's fascinating to me
Very.
that you know a bunch of TOS is dictating or seems to have more power over, well, what actually is legal or not. Very much
I
enjoyed
do.
that documentary.
I do agree. V for Vendetta is a documentary of the current UK right now.
I mean, within the, yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, Tidy, do you remember we were about to talk about that MGS2 scene?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have it.
You got it ready.
I
All
can.
right.
You can show it. I have it perfectly saved at that moment.
Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna get to that in a bit. God, there's so much. It's so weird that video games media from like the early 2000s talk about specifically. They're not a lot of them, but still, it's
They
fascinating
have a
to me
more
that it's topical.
postmodern vibe that it makes it seem like the more you lead into the future years, the more it seems to kind of elaborate more about the problems inevitably faced in
I
the
know.
future.
We got freaking Metal Gear Solid 2 talking about, the age of information, the memes, and basically MGS2 did talk about censorship a bunch as well, which
Yeah,
is really neat. So
it
there's
did
that.
really.
It's a fascinating thing, and then we got the ridiculousness, over the top, joking about it. Shimoneta.
Hell, I
Ain't no
know, right?
way, Shimoneta.
Oddly enough, does that so fucking well. I love it.
Ain't no way.
Fucking love it.
Ain't no way.
Then that Black Mirror episode from I don't know what
Episode
season was.
12.
Season
Season 1,
episode
episode
12.
12.
What was it called again? There was like a it had a really cool name.
Ain't no
You know
way,
what?
Shimoneta is gonna be
Uh,
relevant 2025.
and then what you call it again? Yeah, the 15 million merits. That one is also important.
God. So, Shimoneta, well, the titles. You know how novels, freaking anime from like novels and whatever, the title is already the whole goddamn story? There it is. A boring world where the concept of dirty jokes don't exist. To the point that they have a collar and they literally cannot think dirty thoughts or talk about anything that could be dirty. Which is.
Our our 34 artists are not unstoppable. You can't stop them. You know, you know what will happen.
It's a
God.
fascinating thing to me as well. Once again, I'm just gonna like sprinkle in my stance on it. I'm not into censorship. That is the job of the parents. If it's actually really for the kids, that's. I know. There's a term parents patriae, but I'm gonna talk about it.
It's okay. I
Parents.
think more.
Oh, it's over there. Parents patriae, right? So this is a term we have in both law and criminology. We kind of talk about this a couple of times, but it's according to this parents patriae. The government or any other authority regarded as a legal protection of citizens unable to protect themselves. That's the basic thing. What it means. That's what it means basically. It is the responsibility of the government. They will be a stand-in as a parent, air quotes, if this individual, specifically children, actually, since they cannot protect themselves, therefore the government will be the legal guardian of these children who cannot protect themselves. If you have, I'm just saying, if these guys, if the kids have parents, well, I would say they can be protected by their parents, and so the government can focus on something else, you know, and then not focus on these kids who have parents. Maybe or maybe that's something else is they could focus on those children who don't have parents, right? And not not the ones that have parents. I don't know, man, but that's just what I think, right?
He's
Uh,
going on the rabbit hole chat. He's going on the rabbit hole
that's just
chat.
what I
Save him,
think
save him, please.
because I think this thing is being overused, or the word is overreach. What's happening with the whole situation? It's just a whole crap overreach. I believe that corporations do not have the right to, payment, especially just, I'm gonna say it outright. Payment processors do not have the right to determine what your morals are. If you're gonna buy a freaking dildo, go. Nobody gives a flying rat's ass. And people do keep that, purchase private anyway. I'm not gonna be like, go out in public, hey brother, I'm gonna buy a dildo. Nobody does that. I guess somebody do that, but not me. I'm not gonna do that.
Nobody does that. Actually passes back to like, wait.
Wait, somebody
You
may
know this
actually
world
do
is
it.
full of crazies.
Wait a
This world is
second,
full of
people are
crazies.
actually crazy.
Yeah, you know for a fact that someone will just literally scream that at night somehow. Like, guys, I bought a dildo.
Yeah, there are people like that, but
It's from
normally,
Apple.
normally those are, nobody gives a flying rat's ass.
Maybe guess what I'm buying?
I do
Oh,
not
he's
want to
gonna.
guess what you're buying. That's for you. You do with that. I'm no payment processor to determine, if what you're buying is a thing or not. However, if it's legal or illegal, that's where it comes in, right? So the only thing that they have to do is, determine if the purchase would be legal or illegal. If it's legal, well, why don't give a friggin' rat's ass, man. I honestly think there's a case for LGBT community to file discrimination against payment process for the censorship of LGBT media stemming from their rules. Ah, right. I'm gonna get into that in a bit because of the clip you showed me actually with what's her name again? Bro, my brain. Yeah, but that one clip, I'm gonna get to it in a bit. So, I'm just saying that censorship is not the job of. Yeah, you did show a clip. It was you. It's the job of parents to control their children, because children are still learning. They are exploring. They will grab anything they are able to grab if you let them. That's what children do. They are curious little creatures, and it's the parents' job to teach them if they're gonna, what would happen if they shove a fork into a power outlet. That's the parents' job. It's literally the same thing as with children grabbing an iPad, an iPod, freaking iPhone, whatever the mobile device which has access to internet. It's the parents' job to prevent them from, air quotes, not stabbing the freaking outlet with a fork. That's the parents' job. It's not the government's or any other institution out there. It's the parents' job. Unless if there is no parents, then it is the government's job. Thus, parents patriae.
I hate that
But there are
idea. I
parents.
almost said shove the fork where up his
My Alzheimer's. I'm gonna get to that. Don't worry. But
Is Alzheimer's technically natural censorship?
What? I'm sorry.
Is Alzheimer's technically natural censorship?
Natural censor. I mean, that's one way. That's one way to compare it. I mean, yeah, but sadly, people be stupid. I know. I hate that I still think there are, some. I hate having hope. Okay. Also, hi Zeph, how you doing? Thank you for this.
You
I was
hate
about
this.
to.
It just sucks because at times you just feel like there's always the in your model died.
Oh yeah, the model died. I can visibly see
it,
that. I
it
don't know how that happened.
we
Hello?
just are We literally are
I
like,
mean,
yeah.
the tracking is
We
dead.
should-
I'm not sure
Oh
what
wait,
happened with it. Of course,
I
we're gonna
thought
have technical issues. Now that Jesus Christ.
it's the
Oh,
hope leaves his body killed this mod.
there is no hope. Really?
I
Oh,
think
even
you're
if
gonna
I
have to
turn that
reset.
off, it doesn't freaking. You know what? I'm gonna unplug and replug this piece of crap. No, not like that. And I'm on speakers.
Plug it in.
Oh boy. Uh oh. Why are you on loudspeaker? Why is everything loudspeaker? Piece of crap.
Hello.
Okay, we're back. That fixed it. Although the camera is being weird. What the freaking hell? Where is this even
It,
plugged?
it's because it's the Red
wire management,
Dragon live
baby.
camera that is fucking. It's a Red Dragon. It's a Chinese camera.
Yeah, I'm cheap, alright? I'm too broke for cameras.
Did I use
Did that
one that's
fix
like
it?
from DP?
Oh,
No.
of course not. How about that? Okay, we're back.
No. Alright, be good.
God damn it.
Not even a Red Dragon. A Red Dragon.
Alright,
Yeah,
we're
it's a
back.
Red
There we
Dragon.
go. God damn it.
Oh, there's an ad.
I
Okay.
love to see it.
I'll snooze the ad for you guys. I hate the fact it's like, yeah, Alzheimer's is technically natural censorship.
So you actually legit forget about the damn thing.
You forget about anything, even like anything like censorship worthy. What was we saying again? uh, and
God.
we're in for like half an hour. So yeah,
Don't worry about it, it's fine. So yeah, aside from that minor technical shenanigans going on, it's, I'm gonna say just, it's the parents' job. If the parents are available, they'll If the parents are available, then it's the parents' job. If the parents are not available, then it is the government's job. Don't mind the stream elements. I'm done with that. I just forgot to turn that off. By the way, just ignore
natural
that. I mean, you can still
censorship.
go ahead and throw cash at them, but
Natural
I'm
censorship.
there's no incentives
Also,
now.
it's also the Darwin
The Darwin
Award.
Award. Win one of those, and you'll never know. Fair, fair. That's fair. So what's there's like a whole shenanigans going on. There's a plethora of things going on in the internet that we can argue tipped the scale. I guess that's how you say it. We have collective shouts campaign of getting rid of the games, NSFW games, from all gaming platforms, from what I understand, is their goal. Because it's the objectification of both women and children, and understandable. I understand where they're coming from.
But like,
My issue is just
one.
they're going about it the wrong way.
I mean, I honestly do agree that it kinda has a point, but like, you don't.
The
I
thing
mean,
is, it's from what I'm seeing. All right, I'm not all seeing, but from what I'm seeing is that there's a chunk of hypocrisy going on with this, because we know about the movie Cuties, right? We know
yeah,
how controversial that is.
hell yeah,
For those who don't know, Cuties is a movie
from
uh,
Netflix,
on
from
Netflix,
Netflix.
which actually uses real children, and they put them in a sexual light, doing sexy dances and all that stuff. And the idea is that it's supposed to be kind of like an awareness
So you just make
for CESMs. CESMS is, well, child exploit sexual material. It has a visible point that is proven unless useless by the stuff behind the scenes. Yeah, it's basically that. It's just
when they
the
attempted
idea
to show
is
the,
good.
but the execution
The
is poor.
execution is very poor. It's very poor that it's very hypocritical.
You
Hypocritical.
can be ironic.
Hypocritical. I can't say that word right now.
You can be a comic. You can freaking think about the fact that whoever's trying to repeal the act likely has Gooner games in their freaking desktop.
It's almost always the case. I hate to say it.
It's like they will repeal anything related to things, and then they will have that thing. It's very freaking ironic. It'll
And the
always
fact,
be ironic
yeah, and the fact that they're targeting fiction,
because
fantasy, non-real
because
things.
apparently they can't goon
I
to
remember
fantasy.
referring to collective shop for context. Yeah, yeah. It's you know, that's like from what I'm understanding. I guess, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. From what I'm understanding, this is one of the major tipping points that went ahead, and you know, that's just domino effect. The whole censorship thing for everything. We got, you know, Visa. They were apparently pressuring Visa, Mastercard, PayPal, the payment processors, by spamming them. You know, just quick search on that. I don't need to gather
I
evidence. It's not my
remember
job.
the campaigns about the objectification, however, women made the game.
I
Exactly.
know, which is
I mean, at the end of the day, though, it really just comes down to like it. It happens.
I'm
That's
like
kind of my stance, honestly. It just happens, dude.
like
There's no need to.
like go ahead, freaking whatever, goon all you want. Just don't do illegal stuff. All right, that's it. Just don't do illegal stuff.
Like,
Yet
yeah.
this just goes back to the conversation of kind of touches it on this might kind of controversial, the idea of pedophilia and lolly. There's always an
And
issue with that thing, you
I'll
know.
never forget the
And
fact we have an idea.
every
Yeah.
time there's you know, an anime lolly, or if there's always some dude whatever that comes in this post and accuses the poster of being a pedophile. Stream straight froze when you said it twice, 3 times. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to keep an open mind over here. All right. I'm just saying what I think, and what am I gonna get censored too? Come on, bruh. Are we good? All right. So, you know, and then just those guys who usually are accusing others of being, you know, the anime bros, of being pedophiles. They suddenly they have the actual materials, which is almost always the case from what I'm seeing. All right, I can be proven wrong, but you know, where am I going with this idea? uh, are we still live?
I love how I'm literally looking at like a lot of things. Like it's not even really the censorship, but you know how in Facebook there are people who are like posting about awareness things that have like long paragraphs.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've
I
been seeing
don't
like
know.
a few of them, and I'm like,
Train
yeah,
just tipped.
another day.
My train of thought just freaking tipped over. I don't know anymore.
You tell me the tangent.
Yeah, we get the tangents. It's just it's just dubbed freaking podcast, but it's just basically tangents all over. It seems frozen, and there's ads too now. See, I don't even get the option to snooze the ads. It just shows up like ad break in progress. How the
I think
why? I've tried
I
setting
don't,
that to, like, you know, the least amount in an hour,
if there's one thing I really hate
and it
about
never
the
really
ads
does it.
is that every time I would snooze it, the next like 5 seconds, I'd go, oh, here you go, another. I
Even the
snoozed it
ads are
for
frozen.
5 minutes.
Okay, maybe that's
Even the
either a
ads are
Twitch
frozen.
issue or a Sue issue. I don't know.
It's gotta be a Sue issue. Like the last time we were like watching Hardcore Henry, now that was a tiny issue. Though he just had
Yeah,
to
that
reset
was
his
hundred
freaking.
percent my issue,
Oh, oh,
my
oh,
end,
oh, oh, oh. Maybe that's a. So it's a freaking thought. Fucking beat.
bruh.
No wonder.
An issue. All right, that was good.
That was really good. That was good. You got it. no
Jesus
wonder your
Christ.
no wonder your internet sucks. Your VPN sucks.
VPN. I thought they were
Sue, how's
banning
it go?
VPNs over there as well, right? I've
Sue,
heard.
how's the internet from Belgium right now?
BRB well. Right. Anyways, going back. So, because they got pressured and stuff, they've removed a ton of games from both Steam, Itch.io. Right now, Itch.io is looking for other payment processing options. But most of
It's really hard.
the NSFW games that they have are
They're
gone. They're
delisted.
delisted, specifically delisted. You can't search them unless you have the link. You can't
Yeah.
see them.
It,
Right
it
now they
basically
have the free games. Since there are free games, you don't need to pay for them. They have those available again. So like freaking good, some NSFW games out there which are free are visible on Itch.io
the,
again. My internet's actually from the US, so it's even worse.
the I I heard I literally boot up Steam and just look around like the features store. I seen NSFW game for the first time in my freaking Steam store. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What
Quack is
relevance does
back,
it have? I blame fucking Haro for this. He
bruh,
has so much on my freaking pay. He has so much of it. I'm just starting to see recommendations.
bruh.
Uh,
What a time. Right, so at least Itch.io's doing something about it. Steam, I have no news about it yet.
Steam
Um,
has
but
Steam technically still.
mind you, this is apparently, from what I know, this is still only on EU's side, right?
Yeah.
Us in different countries, like here in the Philippines, we can still see NSFW content on Steam,
Uh,
right?
it's only people who are like, because you can't see NSW content if your sort of internet sort of region is from the EU. Well, if it's like no, I think it's only specifically for the UK, right? Because if
30% of it's just, hey, you like hentai games, right? I don't own any on Steam.
the censorship on those games still like, the censorship on those still count for this podcast.
I mean, any censorship is censorship.
You mean like the line by line censorship, the most it just goes downhill.
that
What
one, that one,
censorship are
that one
we
somewhere. Right.
Yes, you can't
So,
necessarily access it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
here's some weird news. So, funnily enough, the US actually tried to pass on a law to this, similarly
Oh,
called
yes.
the Child Safety
The
Act,
Child Safety
where
Act.
essentially it's nearly the same sort of. It's not the child safety motorcycle. Fuck you, Google. So essentially, like it's the similar sort of concept as in the UK, where it's essentially censoring things for children. It didn't get passed on, but
Of
apparently
course, I'm
moved
gonna
to
have
different countries.
freaking. It's gonna show up for the Philippines, not the Philippine thing.
Yeah, it's a freaking yes. Where is it again? Not the
Kids
CS, not the
Online
CS.
Safety Act. There it is.
The Kids Online Safety Act or the COSA. That sounds like a free Filipino word
I
I've
know
never
that
heard
sounds like
before.
something the Philippines would do, but hey,
Essentially, it's the same concept there, but it was never passed because they at least were smart. But someone apparently isn't these days though.
seems aims to establish guidelines to protect minors from harmful material on social media platforms through a duty of care system, which, mind you, most have the option. At least there are parental controls that do that. Um, on phones these days, on mobile phones these days, they I've seen a lot of TikToks as well, videos, shorts, whatever, that parents messing around with their kids' internet. They basically have the access to the they kind of like they shut it off
Here's
basically.
the act that was repealed multiple times. This one.
The issue is basically the main issue is just overreach. If
Relevant,
in an
relevant.
ideal world, in an ideal scenario, the world being the best possible thing, humans are amazing. These make sense. I'm gonna just
I
throw
do
that
look.
out there, right?
I do look. He's linking relevant like images on
Don't
Free
worry, I
Talk.
can
It's
see them
very
on Free
relevant.
Talk. My phone's on Free Talk right now.
It's very relevant on Free
I
Talk, dude.
mean,
Especially the Chinese censorship, though. Imagine turning blood white and now he looks like he gooned all over the place.
I don't know how they don't understand that.
The
How the
only
frick
good thing
they?
to come out of this world to be forcing EA to stop with the loot boxes.
Mm,
He gooned to
the loot boxes, man. He gooned it to death. Right. So lots of things can be affected by ridiculous censorship, overreaching of censorship. It's again. We're gonna talk about. Let me talk about something on my. How do you say this? I'm not an expert on it. Something in my line of to be profession. All right. Drugs. Don't do drugs. All right, kids. Do not do drugs. I am
the
not a licensed
former.
criminologist yet,
I was
but
about to study a former.
bruh. I'm not.
Wait,
It's okay. So I'm not a licensed criminologist yet. All right, but I do have a lot of experience regarding being a criminologist. I've studied for way too long because uni sucks. I should have been done like 3 years ago or something. I don't know. Or even earlier perhaps, but we got COVID and a bunch of shenanigans going on. Now I'm stuck still here. I've studied most of the subjects in criminology either twice or thrice now. And thus I'm genuinely confident of passing the board exams. But that's regardless that drugs. Banning. Oh, look, we're banning. Oh, wait, never mind. Let's talk about guns instead. I just realized I just remembered what the link is. So, let's ban guns. Yet, why are there still so many illegal guns out there? Why are there so many loose firearms out there, right? It's because
ban
people will get what they want
regardless of what
regardless
they do.
of what the government deems.
There's a lot of points and close to this. Okay.
No more 320s.
So another thing is that how about its sort of interpretation of what harm is technically in the media to children? There's a lot of interpretations. You can't say like, oh, it's just harmful for children.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, definitely. That
in
makes
what
sense.
sense is it a harm for children?
Yeah,
Because
they have to be specific about it because some people, sure, playing violent video games affect children behavior. They become much more violent. Maybe some people do, right? Some people may get inspired by it. Which reminded me, the proctor this Saturday on course audit was talking about like, more children are now violent thanks to violent video games. I'm like, I have an argument against that, but I'm not gonna disrupt the whole class. So I'm just gonna sit here, nap in the back. All right, and that's when I looked over to the right and saw like freaking the goth girls kind of a thing. But go ahead and check it out. I posted it on Discord if you haven't already joined Discord.
oopsie poopsie. Thanks, musicians. Very cool. It's
Yeah,
all
but
the musicians. Thanks for the freaking sax and violence, bro.
freaking,
Man,
freaking, I love goth girls. But anyways, so the proctor was saying that violent video games causes violent children. Sure, there are researches about that, But there are also researches against it, saying that there is no relationship between video games that are violent and the children who are violent. So,
It's always
it's
I always feel a link this to the fact that parents are just sometimes idiots.
oh yeah. It's funny that people are like, what was the train of thought there? I completely forgot. Never mind then. My favorite research is the conclusive evidence that video games that control like crap do cause aggression. Oh boy.
You know what one example of that is? The Superman Nintendo game.
Oh, I have not played that one.
Do
Nintendo. I
not
didn't
play
really
it.
have access to Nintendo stuff,
The
but
N64 Superman literally makes you want to throw your controller.
bruh. I
Why?
mean,
It's not. It's just sucks with controls, dude. It
just
just
really bad
sucks.
controls, huh?
Yeah, regardless of how you play it well, even if you're a good player, you can't get past it. The game is just really bad itself.
Bruh.
It takes Also, let's another mentioning is what are the you know some even if the act does constitute like
This is a Half
multiple
Life.
good good like actions and good results, there's always gonna be consequences they always overlook. Like here's an example of one. Like obvious, not really example of the like how censorship can work. Will children be able to watch TV shows that have ads for things related to 18 plus?
There it is. It's just like the YouTube issue right now. We're having a lot of ads on YouTube are, well,
I keep getting
18
banned.
plus. Are
I keep
rated
getting
R.
banned. I keep
Even straight up mammary glands, human mammary glands show up on YouTube ads, which is how. All right,
Dude,
how?
dude, were you when you will found that freaking dude chugging olive oil? Did you not have VPN on? Was that a UK legal ad?
Was that a UK legal ad? All right. God damn, ain't no way that's a freaking sentence.
Oh yeah, like the ad with the Haley. They didn't censor olive oil at least. They care about the Italian.
My God. So, going back, people will
Also
get
the
what they want. Period. Freaking sure, there's gonna be, if they get caught, there's gonna be punishment and whatever. But
al-
if
also
a
there's
person is determined enough, they're gonna get what they want.
Also, for context, alongside with censorship, like platforms would just often censor users instead of risk liabilities. That's
Yeah,
kind of one thing.
exactly that. What was the website that was having trouble? I think it was still itch.io. I forgot, but they were gonna have like trouble if they complied with the thing, because
No, no, it's the other one. Remember, you showed it before. It's not the it's not itch.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's what you call it Newgrounds.
Oh, right. The freaking Newgrounds, right? So they
Newgrounds.
could not, they can't, because they don't have the resources to.
It's essentially like if they comply, they're at a loss because
Yeah,
they're likely gonna
go for it.
lose. So they're trying to find ways to kind of circumvent that. And honestly, that's kind of the real problem they also don't recognize is you can't impose an act without realizing every most consequences. Like
They
companies,
have to think about all the consequences possible. If they, that's the issue. That's the hard part about, well, making laws. They have to
you can't.
be aware of what this law, if you're gonna pass it, will affect. At what scope is it gonna
It will
affect everything, right? I got two
affect that
more
dude.
ads early after that. We were like the frick one looking at his buttermeat page. I'm gonna back read on the butter page if the butter image is there.
Did you
A
see
bit.
the one I sent? I sent the one before. It was kind of fucking hilarious. Who knows that? I be freaking ping Tansy for that. You check out the
Freaking all the butter memes there. I'm gonna get back to that in a bit. But
butter dog,
yeah.
butter
Um,
dog.
right. So, well, what I can say about this, the basic idea of censoring it, it's a band-aid solution. There are much deeper reasons as to why, or that should be addressed rather than banning access to the internet. It's like, hey, you guys shouldn't go into the water. You can't go into the water. What if
It's like
can the, instead of like just putting barricades on it which are flimsy and people can still get over it, why not have like a session where you teach people how to swim? You know, it's like a super idealistic idea,
it's
but
always them just going for the easiest solution
yeah,
rather
yeah,
than
yeah.
go
There it
one that
is.
actually has a much deeper impact.
I dub it the bandage solution, the band-aid solution.
Essentially, it's like I'll also with the fact that when you think about it, it's kind of a pointless one because you're not essential. Sure, it's kind of dealing with an issue that you guys made up in the first place, but you're not dealing with the issue that literally plagues your country. It does not plague your country. You're just making acts up just because you have a problem. You just have a problem with your kid. What your kid left you because he saw porn on the internet? That's a you. That's a you issue.
That's if your kid saw like that's a you issue. I mean,
Should
eventually
have
you're gonna
sent.
have to talk to him about reproduction. Eventually, you're gonna have to talk about the kids about reproduction and
Not
stuff like that.
You're not allowed to go into the water. Also, we're not allowed to tell you why.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think yeah,
Some
that's the thing. So I'm like, I hate things that I don't understand. I hate it, not the things that I don't understand. I hate it when I don't understand things. Is
also I
a
hate
better
it for
idea.
a fact because I will say this issue is not. I will say it's an issue not only made up, but it's an issue that was never an issue, and they made it one.
Oh yeah,
It was
that's
fine,
the core
and then
of
they decided, you know
humanity.
what? Let's make a problem of it. I mean, it's like adults are just bigger children. So when you tell them to do something, they'll want to do it. I mean, yeah, exactly. If they just don't want to do it, they
I
will do
mean,
it. If
yeah.
they don't want a firearm, they don't want. They want the firearm. If they want to go someone, they want to fuck someone. Let them be.
As
I mean,
long as they're
just
not
don't
doing
do
anything
anything
illegal, all
illegal.
right. If they do something
Just don't do
illegal, well,
anything illegal.
that's all right. Chop chop, move,
You're
stop
up for it.
them.
You're stop them. He's it's just like, oh, he's trafficking things. Okay, let's do that. Dude jumps in the water. Go ahead, apprehend him.
Part of the excuse for the law was kids looking at the self harm encouragement sites, but where the frick do you even find? There are the sites like those that are
There are.
actually
You know,
accessible.
do you remember the blue whale site where it was like encouraging
Oh, bro,
like
what do
that?
you? Then how are?
That's, my question is, how do you find this shit in the first place? What part of the internet are you on? Where are you right now? Bro is
I
surfing
mean,
deeper.
in a way, I get it, because I too was a very curious little child when I had access to the internet. I've tried my hand on going onion browser and doing a bunch of weird stuff, searching for stuff. But
Mine is just
I
deep forte was
I did grow up with my grandparents' advices and lessons, and I guess I learned from it. So
that. My deepest forte in the internet.
I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Is 4chan even censored by this law? I don't know, but 4chan is a different kind of. 4chaners are a
That's
different breed, okay?
that
I'm
was
not gonna
that was
mess with that.
that was my forte when I was back in the internet. I was in 4chan for like 2 hours a day and then just disappeared completely.
I'm not gonna
You'll never know
freaking
my
mess around
posts
with
in
4chan,
4chan.
folks. They're a different breed, alright?
Remember, Tidy, they freaking
Never get on
rallied
their
up the
bad
moment they
side.
learned that. They were just like, oh shit, we learned that? Okay, guys. Here's the plan.
Remember how they found that one worker who stepped
Citizen
on Burger
sense.
King foot lettuce?
Burger
Like
King
in
foot
minutes?
lettuce. Number
In minutes?
45.
How they found that dude in minutes, got him fired the next day.
It's
Yes,
even
4chan.
it's even funnier because it's 4chan. It's just people on
Those
Twitter
guys
think they're
have better.
freaking good with that. People on Twitter are like they think they're good. They're not in 4chan, dude. Come on. You
Those
literally see
bozos
someone
over
who
there have like the
you've
better
literally
skills in
you've
freaking
literally
looking
you've
for someone.
have you Have you even seen someone who, the moment they type a single post in 4chan, got their IP leaked and instantly got known as being a fucking criminal?
It
You
isn't
aren't
censored
seeing
your
that
name.
in the. You aren't seeing that anywhere.
And Shanners be
Scanners
like,
be
we
like,
gotta find
gotta
out where
find
Tidy
out.
lives. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I mean, what am I
I'm here.
hiding? Come
Oh damn,
over.
Tidy,
What
come
are you gonna
over.
do about it? Come over.
I need a,
What am
I
I
need a
hiding? I'm
friend
not
here.
hiding anything. So why am I? And then
Tidy, can you look at?
again, now that thinking about it, that's gonna be one of the arguments used regarding censorship and beating the law and stuff like that. If you're not doing anything wrong, then why be afraid? It's because abuse. The answer is abuse, overreach and abuse. All right. Am I afraid of being abused and overreached? I don't give a flying rat's ass.
As long as that
I
dude at
should
the
be
end
afraid,
dies.
but I don't know. I'm dead inside. All right. But incompetent. There it is. Another one. Abuse and basically incompetence, stupidity, malfeasance. Wow, I'm freaking voice crack there. But yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I should be worried. Putting my info out there on the internet. But what are you gonna? What are they gonna do? Freaking steal my debt? I mean, go for it. Go for it. Freaking steal my debt. Help me pay for my freaking. Goddamn. And the fun part about here is that my name is genuinely unique enough that I have never seen anyone with my name, a combination of name. Are you okay there, Darth Vader?
He's just crying in the corner over there.
The people we're given our IDs to don't delete their archives, probably for some companies that had leaks. Oh, well, let's look at Sony here for a moment. How many leaks have they had since Modern Warfare?
How many leaks have they had since their role on the original
Yes,
Spider-Man
and
movie?
goddamn leaks. Boy, that's fun. But yeah, we also in the Philippines as well. They have government leaks and stuff like that. Um, the
The
thing
leak
is,
I did.
I'm literally the only one in the world, from what I know, who
I,
has my name, which is both annoying and fascinating at the same time.
I thought.
The moment you Google my name, it's literally just gonna be me that shows up.
Which name? Tidy Salt or your real
My real
name?
name. If you Google that, it's literally just gonna be me who shows up, nobody else. So if my name pops up in a crime across the world, and I'm gonna be like, bro, there's literally just me. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Arrest me? I mean, I'm like way over here.
Okay, so there is one. There's all about someone who moved to who's oh, I can't believe you're in Mexico City now, Tidy. I can't believe it. You moved from St. Louis. Wow.
I got like freaking
Wow.
alibis of ages, bro. I literally do
I
not
can't
leave the house. That
al-
is that
also
is.
yeah, also there is someone, it might be your ancestor. His name is Tiburcio Vasquez, who's a Californian bandido.
Damn.
Bro,
These
you're
age verification companies claim they do delete it, but it's proven that they don't because of the hacks. Yeah, they really don't. I mean, in a way, sending something into the deleting something permanently from the recycle bin doesn't technically delete the item. It becomes rewritable. So
I
if I
didn't realize,
delete my whole
I didn't realize
freaking thing here, I'm gonna delete like this whole my files over here at the top right, and let's say my airsoft private game September 2, 2022. If I delete that, sure, I'm not gonna have access to it like easy access to it, but it's still gonna be there. Like, where is it gonna go? It's not physically gonna get out of the PC and be tossed into an actual recycle bin, right? So it's still gonna be there.
I
You
can't
have to
believe like
rewrite
Tidy.
it.
I still can't believe Tidy's alter ego has a SoundCloud.
I do. I do have
What?
a
Why is
SoundCloud.
why instead of your freaking cover photos a bag of chips?
A bag of chips. Oh, it's what the frick
Uh,
was that cover of?
it's
I
the
know, I
fucking
remember that.
your
Yeah,
song. It's
yeah, yeah,
your
yeah, yeah, yeah.
song,
It's
but
your song.
nothing like that.
Yeah,
Why
bag
is
of
that a
chips.
bag of chips?
I don't know why, what I thought about when I did that, but it's a bag of chips. The cover is a bag of chips.
Why would the
Also,
your guardian angel one? Some
some companies ask your ID before you can ask them to delete on. Then what the hell is the point?
so I delete my ID, but you gain my ID. I delete my
Yes,
info, but you know who I
delete my
am.
info, but you gain my info. Yes, the law of equivalent exchange. Good job.
I can't
Oh
believe
my
Tidy has
god.
28 followers on this account and frigging. And also with the fact he has another account with one follower.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I do have two SoundClouds. Or SoundClouds? Yes, I do
When
have
will you upload
SoundClouds or
one? When will
BandLab. I don't
you...
freaking remember anymore.
It's SoundCloud.
I
I'm in
also
Sound.
have like a BandLab account. That's where I made a couple of
I
music.
used I used to have a freaking YouTube channel where I had an upload there, and I got rid of it because it actually got like more than like 100 views. It was nearing like 1,000 actually. I was
Why'd you
like,
get
no,
rid of
I'm
it?
not listening to it again. I got rid of it. I was like, fuck you all. You're not listening to my cover anymore.
Damn. Right. So, anyways, going back. The issue with this is that sure, the idea is like, I get the idea, but eventually people are greedy and overreach will happen. It's the idea as well where like sure UK is doing it and now like the United States of America has a similar law that they're working on. It's not gonna prevent other countries from doing the same, which is very fascinating to me. To think like, oh, we're not gonna do the law over there because we're a different country. Yet I'm gonna copy that law because. Oh man, I hate freaking comparative law. I
Uh,
hate it.
um, I do have to ask this out of topic question. How was the late night with the devil?
Oh, I freaking loved it. Freaking late night, but
Eh,
highly recommend it. What was that? The first one? Was
no,
it the
that was
first?
the
No, no, no,
second.
no, no. The first spook where which I actually missed. If it weren't for Sue telling me like, oh, there's a dude in the mirror. The first one. That was neat because I did not notice that, and I went back to it. It's like a blink and you miss moment. And I'm like, oh damn, that's clean. I like that one. I
There's
also like how like
there's this
I
reason
can't
why.
tell the pace. I can't tell the pacing of the horror because sometimes off tangent here a bit. Sometimes horror movies pacing is super easy to figure out. Like, oh, it's like slow build, it's building, and then bam, horror. You expect it. This one kind of had a weird pacing to it, which I really liked. Ad break ends in 20. See, it just doesn't do it. I just
You
suddenly get
don't
an ad break in process. There's no notification if like, oh, an ad is incoming. I
like you don't like
what?
you don't know what's just gonna happen. It's just, oh damn. It's just, I mean, it's technically a mix between analog horror,
I
documentary, and
freaking yeah,
found
the
footage.
analog horror aspect got me to it. Like, yeah, I love it.
This is why I highly recommended that film for you guys to
It
watch,
was really
even though it was
nice.
like,
It was really nice. So like the pacing on it was like okay, I get it. There's like a few glitches here and there, and then suddenly that big reveal of the mirror, and then it becomes slow again, right? The
yeah.
like minor glitches, just a little bit of looking at the camera and stuff like that, or whatever, and then suddenly it just freaking drops it on you, like, yo, I thought it was gonna be like a little bit of a soft indicator here, but no, it's just gonna drop on you, which is I really
they
like
just
that
like
one,
they were just like, yeah, you know what? Let me throw this shit at you. You're not gonna expect it. It's a rock.
right?
It's a fucking. It's like a jump scare that just it works.
It works. And the only thing I'm waiting for is a report on corruption and how the AV companies are gaining money from the government's public funding and giving kickbacks to the politicians that voted in it. Yeah, I'm nodding. It doesn't show on my mod, but I am nodding. Late night had a feeling of not knowing whether to pay attention or not, and the mirror set the tone to really pay attention. It really did. It really did. I mean, it's a talk show, right? And the idea of it is it's dying. The talk show is dying, right? That's why they're going out of
Yeah.
their way to do occult stuff. And you get why it's dying, because the first part you're not really paying attention because they're what are they doing? I don't really give a
It's I
flying rat's ass
I
about
could
this, right?
it's the reason it's one of it's like when we were talking about it when the start of the movie, you guys were just like rambling on about other things while
Yeah,
I was like the only
exactly.
one watching it, and then kabam,
And then
mirror.
suddenly it's like, oh, it's like, hey, you gotta pay attention. Look at this crap. And I'm like, I kind of I was really quiet, like most of the film as well. I was trying to like look at things. ADHD sets the tone, then surprise counters the ADHD. It really does. Highly recommend that movie if you're into horror movies. But anyways, going back to the main topic. Right, so the censorship bans will obviously have overreach. It comes with the idea of interpreting the law, you know, interpreting the rules, because that's just how it is. If and people will have the argument that some things are it may not be specifically mentioned in the law, but I believe it should be included in the definition of this thing, that for example fursuits, human-sized fursuits or whatever, should be banned. But like, what's the harm? Why are they banning fursuits? Like, sure, I'm not a furry, I'm not into that kink, but like, why? They're not freaking harming anybody. They're only fulfilling their fantasies and stuff like that. You know, they're only tending to their enjoyment, their entertainment. Yet,
I'm so lost at this stage to understand what point are we in the podcast.
don't worry.
It feels like we're just
I'm just rambling
feels
on.
like
All right.
late night of the devil. It's like late night of the devil's start where we just don't know what the hell's going on.
For many, it ain't
And
even
so
a kink. People who don't understand it just sexualize it and assume it must be. Yeah, I'm one of the folks who don't necessarily understand it, but I respect it. All right, that's my point in it. I respect it. They shouldn't be included in bans and stuff like that. You know, like, why? Oh, there it is. The Buff Pups video. Thanks for Sue. You know, made a video on it,
But how
and
honestly is affected right now as well.
yeah, the purchase are gonna be affected because, you know,
They decide.
they decide that this is morally incorrect, therefore you should not be able to buy this. And who are you to be a moral police?
It's like when you question it, it's like who give you the right to decide what I want?
Yeah, like,
Question
it's
that. Like
not
it's
illegal.
not
I'm not doing anything wrong. There's it's what's what am I trying to say here? It's not
it's like,
inherently wrong.
but you want to
It's
be able
literally like it's from what's the word here? Just go in Latin a little bit. It's not mala in se, right? It's not wrong in itself. Then why is it being banned? Why are you
it's like,
preventing me from purchasing the said item?
it's
What
like
is
they're trying.
wrong? Is it just
It's
because you
like
don't like it? Is that it? Because if that's it, that's not a valid reason.
that's just bullshit. Man, it's not a good way to ban or censor something just because you think it's bad for yourself.
Yeah,
That's you, man. You freaking
that's
decide
literally
you don't decide what the world needs just because it's you. You're not a freaking god. You're just
it
a
doesn't
one person.
revolve around you, man.
You can literally get shot in the head with a single Glock round, and you just die, and nobody will remember. Wait, that's a bit
Damn.
rough.
All right, calm down there, buddy.
Literally, you could literally they could just get shot with the Glock, and then that's it. Their forte's gone.
uh, no furry hypno boss. What did you get? You got watch. What?
Wait a minute! Oh no, that went wrong. So yeah, essentially, you don't. People should really understand. They don't necessarily really need to become the police of other people just because they think it's wrong for them.
If it's not
It's a few.
inherently bad, if it's not mala inse, or you know, I'd understand if it's well prohibited, like mala prohibita, because there's a law prohibiting it, or an ordinance. You know, I get it, but you're not. Nobody's a nobody's a moral police, especially
There's no
not
such thing.
payment processors who have you know, issues with actual heavier alleged crimes. Like
Hey,
who are
hey,
you? So they're like, who are you to block me from buying my anime body pillow when I see other folks paying for things like cute, whatever the movie is. I don't forget, cutesy, whatever, what the frick ever. I don't give a flying rat's ass.
Don't bother with that movie. If you watch it, you will cry.
It's just, it's like,
Exactly.
I no, it's not even. It's just the hypocrisy of it. That's pretty much it. It's the hypocrisy of it. The goddamn hypocrite. I hate it. It's just really it's just the hypocrisy of it, man. Listen, we gotta stop the payments to these terrorist cells for guns, but first, hentai. 1 second, let me hentai first. Oh god. Right. So
I don't fucking able to Twitch my off touch. What do you want? There's an ad blocker. I don't have one.
man, it's also just the idea of, you know, going back to the payment processors and stuff. Man, this is so everywhere, all the places at once. Um, the TOS is not law. That's just, you know, at this point, it's like the terms of service supersede the laws in a way. Because if the terms say like, oh, I can't do this, therefore I won't be able to do it, especially for payment processors. Like, I can't. It's just no funds. TOS is de facto via lack of alternatives, pretty much. It's acting as the law itself, because there's not really a government law for whatever the problem is. A TOS isn't like a legal framework. It's not pushed by lawyers who have studied, or maybe some, I don't know, but it's not law. It's the idea of having a private entity censor something that isn't illegal nor harmful is it's a fascinating thought. It's very dystopian and fascinating. What are we gonna talk about? Freaking cyberpunk? Is this Arisaka's kind of shenanigans?
Exactly. Is this starting to go somewhere? And even then, TOS is owned by a multinational company which operates outside the whole country, therefore superseding worldwide law.
Which is also fascinating to say the least, you know. Worldwide law. Like,
I wonder what this free game
who
on
really is in power?
No one. No one should really be in power.
It was a fascinating idea of it, though. Right, it just the issues are just gonna be worse overall. It's just gonna go really bad. One by one, it's just gonna go so bad, right? I guess we could start with what we watched last night, freaking V for Vendetta. Uh, this is for your protection. It's like saying it's like a parental issue again. Let's go back to that of saying I know what's best for you. MasterCard has proved ownership of all countries from the UK, US to freaking Zimbabwe.
Imagine owning.
All the way to Zimbabwe. God damn it.
Do
But
they,
yeah,
do they own England though?
at this point,
Now that's a real question. If they own the UK, do they own England?
at this point, I mean, a company that doesn't understand the cultural value of any of the other of the countries,
All they
or probably even the names of half the countries they're affecting. Like, oh man, where do I even begin?
mods ban all the anti-British people.
Where do I begin?
Oh my
Where
god,
the
they
frick do I begin with this?
begin in the beginning.
In the beginning, in the beginning, in the beginning, it just has so much potential to go haywire. The whole shenanigan it does. It starts with. It starts with. Basically, it starts with
Yes.
that. It's starting.
It starts with
If
this.
we as a freaking race let this thing go on, we're not gonna be able to think. Free speech
It's a speech.
is well is gonna take a shot.
Banning all the anti-British also ends up banning the night. It's like if let's just
50%.
ban all the people who hate the Filipinos. You mean like every Filipino?
Bro, every Filipino, bro.
Yeah, and it'd just be funny if you just like said that and everyone just pops away out of existence.
Right.
You just it's just
God
gonna be like,
damn.
oh, forgets to exist. You forgot the other end, bro.
Doesn't work that way, I guess.
Haha, take that.
There you go.
I don't need the other end. Yeah, we can turn. Yeah, because
It's
we're
gonna
on
like, wait,
Twitch,
you
we
can't
don't.
ban the streamer or something like that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
But yeah, um, I guess
100.
freaking I opened up the freaking I have the whole dialogue script for MGS2. I guess
Wait, we
there's a
could
couple of
really
media. Yeah,
just.
just
I
show the
could,
damn thing.
I could literally just stream it here.
Yeah.
Because I am directly on that scene. Hold on, let me switch over to my roommate's account so I can stream it.
All right. All right.
Because if I attempt to stream it on my computer, it's just gonna knock me out. So here we go. Let's do
Let me open
nightly
that
so
up real quick.
you can see subsistence over there because I wanna play that more, but I'm not used to the without the Soliton radar somehow. All right, this well.
Piss well.
Uh, Look how many hours I have in MGS 11.
Can I not?
Should be
How do I?
It's
Oh,
just on
pop out. There it
streaming on
is.
YouTube.
That's how we pop it up.
There. Just say if you can see it. Can you see
Yep.
it?
Visible.
So okay, just tell me if there's audio.
Not sure.
Hold on, let me load it in. Here it is. You see this part? And let me just do a hardware render so it's fine. So
There it
let's
is.
go.
Wait, let me just put it on
Can you
stream.
hear something? Can you hear something?
Yep, but the volume's low on my end.
Possible.
There we go. Just a little bit of S. God, they can't say the word.
Excerpt.
Excerpt
Alright. I want to
on
be able to
MGS2 here.
know. I want to be able to know if there's audio on stream.
It's audible here. It should be audible on stream as well. Alright, you can go
The
ahead.
AI was destroyed.
Here you go.
Only GW.
It's gonna be
Who are
long.
you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4
This is so-
billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers.
Just say when you want it to
Just
stop.
as in genetics,
Let's keep
unnecessary
the whole
information
thing
and
play out.
memory must be filtered out. to
And then
stimulate
let's play
the
out me
evolution
beating
of the
Solid.
species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely.
Yep, echo chambers.
Who else could wade through the sea of garbage people produce,
Todd, you're so
retrieve
damn loud
valuable
when I put the
truths,
volume
and even interpret their meaning for
Stay
later
freaking out.
generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
Bam!
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
that which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and
Now
consciousness.
this is gonna go on and be more into the game.
You want to stop it now?
I guess we're good. It's just to get the
Alright,
whole idea across. It's this part's gonna talk more about the game, anyways.
Yeah.
The in-game lore.
So yeah, technically, yeah, I do really like the name they have. The selection of societal sanity. That's a really cool name.
I hate to think, you know, the point is that these are supposed to be, you know, an antagonist kind of thing, right? Right, I forgot to
Bro,
close that one.
Kojima was cooking. Kojima was cooking back.
Kojima's always cooking with that, man.
This was, for context, people. This game came out in 2001,
2001, baby.
and those things that they stated that became culture relevant became in the 2010s. When you think about it, it really just kind of advanced.
Space
A Space
Odyssey.
I kind of want to watch that. You want to watch 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Classic.
I
But,
still
you
can't
know.
believe it. I still can't believe it was 1968.
It's so good, right? It's so good. Another thing
Kinda
to
cool.
freaking watch, I guess. Right, anyways,
Oh,
going back. So, how do I freaking... Even, it's just the idea of being controlled, right? Nobody wants to be controlled.
nobody wants control. Nobody wants to be like in shackles again from other things or other entities.
The idea is that, oh, they're doing it for us. Are they really now?
Is self really kind of is self really just a coping mechanism?
Are they really now? It could get like real worse for that. Don't shackle me, but also don't make me choose what I want for dinner. Humanity.
Humanity, it's just like,
Humanity.
when you think about, even if humanity thinks they're doing the right thing, they're technically also becoming hypocrites to their own sort of ideas, to the ideas of what nature, what law has given.
Man.
Or like, are we prisoners or are we the wardens? We're neither.
What even is, freedom? What even is freedom? It's just weird. It's just a whole bunch of weird things that I do not have the capacity, or rather, the authority, or whatever,
How
to
about
dictate. I'm not. I'm a nobody. I don't have a say
it
in
reminds me of
things.
the line that they say, it's the moral dilemma of sacrificing one's personal liberties for the feel of security as well.
Ah,
It's hard, dude.
it's it's
This
just
we're the
it's just really a whole slippery slope right now with the what's going on with the censorship. Like, first, I guess we're gonna start with, like, oh well, we're banning freaking media. We're banning video games, and then eventually we're just gonna ban jokes on the damn about the about things about the things about the whatever censored is. Uh, Even jokes are gonna get banned, and then next, what? We're gonna ban thoughts. You can't think bad. You can't think about, you can't be kinky. There's a whole potential of it just rolling down the whole freaking mountain. All right, and
it's a rabbit
that's
hole.
yeah.
There's an ad break. Hold on. Reset. Here,
There you
here's
go.
the ad break.
Thank you.
Oddly enough, if Tidy can see it, I'm the one who can see the snooze.
I don't know why
Yet
I
I
don't
just
see the
never got
snooze
the.
button.
I don't know what's with Twitch, and if it's the mods who can see it, why can't the streamer
I
see
know,
it?
it's so freaking
He's
jank.
the one.
We're the wardens of our own prison.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a that's a line that I would see from a book. I'd argue kinky is important for our individual being. I mean,
You're not wrong.
he has he has a point in that. I
You're
can't
not
argue with
wrong.
that line.
You're
Man,
not wrong. You're not wrong there.
just
Um,
watching that scene, just it's like it just hits you with everything. It's like, okay, we're not gonna say this one by one. We're just gonna freaking insult you with a lot of words that mean actually nothing. But if you read deep enough, it actually means something.
had to balance with the other philosophical drop with a dumb kink joke.
I was I was so tempted to be like, when the freaking AI was talking, I was about to tempted to press the R2 button to just say, right, get real.
Yeah, freaking read his thoughts about it as well. Right. So, personally, it's not even just about the laws. I don't really, personally, just me, myself, and I don't really want to give a rat's ass about it, but it's just that the hypocrisy of not dealing with actual things, but instead just the focus on most fictional things, you know, is what
Yeah.
really gets on my nerves. Like, I get it, I get why you're doing it, but if you're gonna do that, why don't you hit the other things that are also part of the thing you're doing? Why? Is it because they're special? You know? Is that it? They have a special place in your heart? Like real abuse, real whatever? Why not deal with that instead of putting like the resources and manpower and whatever to deal with something that could be dealt with by parents.
Like, why are we rolling out actual, like, why are we doing this when the parents could do it? Are they just incompetent, or do we just
I
feel like
mean,
we
yeah,
can do
there are
it
a lot
better?
of parents that are incompetent. I still stand by what I said, which is apparently a line from The Punisher. I didn't know. I didn't know it was a line from The Punisher. But all children deserve parents, but not all parents deserve children. That's a line in The Punisher. Apparently, I didn't know it was a line there. I've been saying that since
Oh, that
like for the longest time, and I didn't really read the Punisher comics, so well.
that was that was quite a line from him. Also, if anyone wants a more profound, like, understanding of what really happened in that Metal Gear Solid 2 cutscene, here's a video. If you guys
There's
want to
just like a
watch it,
whole uh, video on that as well. It's really neat.
it's the it's
It
the
goes into
you know the
deep. It goes into it deeper.
you know you know the most profound moment in gaming history. That's the video. Like how in J.K. Rowling talks about women's rights, Alden refuses to ever talk about cases of women actually being abused, and instead uses the bludgeon. Exactly.
Yup.
Like being the one to
Yup.
advocate the rights while being also the one to use the suffering of that against them.
It just kind of relates me to the both the right versus privilege kind of thing. It just reminds me of that kind of thing. It's fascinating. Like real porn is fine, but drawn and fictional content gets friggin' demolished. It gets axed. It's fascinating. Like large companies, platforms, whatever, they're fine, but they can be fine because they have the capacity for it. But indies and small companies and stuff, they're gonna get screwed if this thing, you know, pushes. It's not just the EU that's gonna have a problem with it. Sure, at first it may just be the EU, sure, but since EU is part of the world, you know, it's like I guess one example would be what they did here in the Philippines back then when they banned tandem riding in motorcycles, where you in one city, in Mandaluyong city, at one point they banned two people riding on a motorcycle. You know, you can only be by yourself, and they didn't inform the rest of the cities around. Nobody was informed
Essentially
about it,
speaking,
and they passed
they
that
made a law,
ordinance.
didn't announce it, and then suddenly, like, oh shit, tons of arrests. Like, bro,
Yeah, a
it's
lot of
really just
people
like
got arrested
how
because they didn't know, and they had to pass through the city because what are they gonna do? Are they gonna go around the whole city to reach freaking the next city, which is like a few turns over, but it has to go through Mandaluyong City?
it really is just I snoozed the fucking ad. Why is there an ad break?
Bruh, man. Ad break ends in 1 minute and 28
Yeah.
seconds. Get
I hate you, Twitch. I freaking press this. Those arrests are lead to fines. Those might generate revenue. In the end of the day, it really just does
It's
feel like there's
yeah,
also inevitable.
it's
It
just
really just
revenue,
also
man.
feels like it leads to greed at one point, where
It
even if
is.
you kind of look over everything, right? You looked over every single possibility of the result. It really just is revenue, greed, or really just the feeling of being more superior to someone.
I guess you know the saying, money is the root of all evil. I don't think it's
Of
literally
all
just
evil.
money. It's the greed. The greed is what's the big issue is. Man, humanity is in one hell of an era right now. But yeah, you know, a lot of folks are gonna get affected by this. It's not just EU. Sure, it's like the law is like, oh, jurisdiction is just EU. No, I mean, yeah, it's just EU, but people who, in a way, like pass through, like the example I made earlier, pass through EU, are gonna get affected, and that's a lot of people all around the world. The same crap kings did with taxation, but people got sick of that and whipped the French devices.
The French Revolution, the revolution of the French. How they try the same shit via different methods. They could just bring back the Philippines, but then everyone would just die.
Mm-hmm. It's the hardest that are gonna hit are basically, like those who are trying.
At the end of the day,
Those in the
though, even if
niche.
well, like honestly though, at the end of the day, regardless of kind of what we think about it, there's always just something gonna go wrong. Even if by the law, even if the repeal of the law, we veto it, it'll just have a consequence we'll never expect that won't always affect like not the higher ones, those higher class, but often the ones just chilling in the bottom.
It's always the middle class, what they say, you know.
It's always the middle class. It's always those below the middle class. They're always gonna get affected, and it's like how students are happy when they don't have classes, but there's a typhoon outside, and it ruined the infrastructure of the country.
Now
And
they
again, they're students.
try for the same crap via different methods. I just read that. Did I? Bro, I'm spacing
Yeah,
out.
no, no,
Thinking
I
about
read
this
that.
is genuinely tiring my brain.
I am also I'm also starting to kind of be unsure of what we're supposed to talk about.
This is so much.
Like
It's just really just so much shenanigans going on. You know,
a
it's just
lot.
not ideal. I guess is a word. It's
And
just
it's
not
but even
ideal.
if unironically though, even if I were to think that we could have talked a lot more, we just kind of exhausted it because at the end of the day, we're just kind of scratching the surface that we can't
Yeah,
even
there's
break
so
through.
much crap. This is the podcast isn't really meant to be like a comprehensive guide or study about freaking censorship. It's just my
Oh
salty
wait.
ass talking about censorship. All right, it's not a
Okay.
comprehensive act
Well,
of
so
it.
that's the thing. You live in the place where censorship is heavy because your government is a piece of shit. Hey, how about we talk about we can also include the memory Orwell's memory hole sort of mechanism in 1984.
Oh God, yeah,
The
that's gonna be a
alter That's maybe I shouldn't have thought about that. That's a freaking downhill portion at this stage. To give an idea, what is the memory hole? Basically, is the deliberate alteration of or disappearance of inconvenient or embarrassing doc of media to give impression something never happened. It's like
censorship.
what? You know what I could say? It's like the neuralizer from Men in Black.
Yeah,
You didn't see anything.
basically it's gonna get removed, and you're gonna get gaslighted that it never existed. That's the gist of it, I guess. God, there's it's just bad altogether. Sure, the idea is good. It's just the potential
There's so
the
much more
potential of
things. Why?
ass,
The
the
moment
ass
I look down
potential.
at the memory hole Wikipedia, I see so many fucking things related to it, like DevNull, Ash Heap, Bitbucket, Blue Wall, Burn Bag, Damnatio Memory. What was this?
It's like
The
the
Latin
coverage
phrase.
of sins occurred.
Oh
I
god.
was about to say something that would definitely get me banned on Twitch. I caught myself there. Never mind that. The word starts with no. I'm not even gonna mention it. Never mind.
Don't. You're gonna get banned. Literally, Twitch
We're all
is like, look.
thinking it. Okay, good. I don't have to say it then. We're good.
Well,
We're fine.
I mean,
That's it. Yeah.
sadly, we're on Twitch, so we don't have the N-word pass. Remember, like last night,
Don't worry about it. No, nothing happened last night.
we just
We
watched
only
movies
watched
last night.
movies. Very good movies, mind you. Uh, there's not a lot we can do. Even we had how many signatures was it last time? 400,000. Asking the law in the EU to be freaking, you know what, yeeted. Actually, let me open the website. I know where the hell is the website.
I
What the frick was that called again?
UK Parliament. It's 485,167 signatures.
No, I'm not signing the
What did,
petition, you piece of crap. I can't sign the petition.
what,
I'm not in EU.
what did I miss when I was pissing last night? Um,
Or
Tidy
85,
exists.
170. There's government response. Yeah, the government is working with the Ofcom to ensure that online in-scope services are subject to robust but proportionate regulation through the effective implementation. It's right that the regulatory. The government has no plans to repeal the Online Safety Act and is working closely with Ofcom to implement the act as quickly as effectively as possible to enable you. That's funny. That's funny. No, we don't have plans. Your petitions don't matter. That's hilarious. They're still like waiting for 9 days for a debate date on the parliament, whatever. But there's like a whole bunch of words to say like, no, we're not doing it. We're actually gonna do our best to implement it as fast as we can.
It was like, they could have literally just said like no, and then that would just be it. They could have just said no, and then it would have been
It's
even
like
better.
it's like a whole
Yeah,
bunch of shenanigans over here.
they're making the deadline longer every fucking day.
Because they're not gonna
What if
do
we
it.
just,
They're just
what
absolutely
if
just not gonna do it.
it's like the most bullshit thing they could ever do. It's not even like freaking funny. It's insulting at this stage.
It's just I'm just genuinely impressed.
It's almost half
485,
a million.
170.
It's almost
Yeah,
half a million.
485,
If this is
170.
just 1 million, this does have to reach like a certain
Nah,
organization above them.
nah, nah. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, the best thing we could do is the one in GI Joe where they bombed to London.
The governments
You
have
remember that?
forgotten what put them in place.
Do you remember the GI Joe scene where they were testing a satellite and then it landed in the UK?
Oh God, the freaking GI Joe. Hey, that's a fun movie. I could do a watch along as well.
You know
There's not
what I
really
don't know
much.
if you
Yeah.
want. You want to watch RoboCop?
Oh yeah, I did have the CDs for it. Actually, I did have the tapes. Because you know, tape,
I miss VHS tapes.
freaking
Why don't
VHS. Yeah, VHS tapes.
they
Uh,
just
I also had
put
that
it
fun
on?
rewinder. It was red and see-through. Very cool. Tape rewinder.
What this?
Go 9.
309,000,
What is this math?
27,000, 23,000 equals 659.
659.
670. Even on Tiny's father, it looks like he's giving up, even though he already knows he gave up already.
It's a fascinating thing. There's not really much as we can do, but just talk about
Kind of.
a lot of things.
And
We just gotta be aware of the things that's going on,
like,
because
like
we
we're
can't do
starting
anything.
away.
There's not much we can do, especially here. I'm a freaking in the Philippines. I live in the Philippines. There's not really much I can
We're
do
all
except just
we're almost
talk
reaching
about
the
it.
social inequalities. Can we reach like the entirety of the UK's population
Is
eventually?
it even still going up?
It was
Wait,
going
where's
up.
my refresh?
It was going
Is
up,
it even
but I
refreshing?
don't.
Where the hell's the refresh page?
I forgot. I don't know.
Oh, there we go. 187.
Yeah, 187.
190.
187. It's fucking
485,
going up.
190.
It's this really soon
390k,
started.
right? It's over 100k. People
Yeah.
underestimate how many this is. This is a lot of people. 191. It's a
When you
lot of
think of
people. 485,
when
191
when
is
you,
a
when you
lot
think
of people.
about even when you think about the fact that oh, it's not as much to fight the people. No, bro, that's enough to freaking fight a country.
It's a lot of people.
Not
That's
even
a
kidding.
lot of people.
Just,
A
That's
lot
how
of
people
people
think.
are.
You sound like you want. You sound so like done with life. I love it because we're also done with life. We're all just done with life at this stage.
I
I want to
think
go back to the 90s where they just had VHS tapes in a freaking old console or even just an old computer and just lay down in the house and freaking out.
bring me back to the good old times. The thing is, not only that it's a lot, it's who cared enough and didn't feel at risk enough to sign it. There are more that didn't, but also want it gone. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
yeah.
basically that. There's so many
This is a
more
rare
folks
moment. This is a
outside
rare
of this
moment.
signature, this
This
petition
is a
signature
rare
thing.
moment where we have not gotten so many tangents in the podcast.
I
Not even kidding.
mean,
It's not even 2 hours yet, and there's not. I haven't counted it, but literally I have seen and I have noticed we've had less tangents in this podcast.
I mean, it's
Previous
it's
one.
kind of more of a a kind of serious-ish
Hey,
idea
look, there's
here.
a clue. What's your thing,
It is
man?
but a fraction of the total, and the fraction's freaking huge. 485
You
thousand
can't.
one hundred and
You,
ninety-two signatures. 94 signatures
like,
now. That's updated.
not even like when you think
It's
about it. That's just the
impressive.
UK. But think about the world. It's not only just the British, it's also like a lot of people all over the planet who just also agree that it should just be repealed. Like you
Yep.
can't go. Hey, George Orwell, I loved your book.
Or well,
I had the 1984 book, honestly. I don't know where it went though.
yep. Just casually browsing that. Very, very, very interesting future we're into. We're getting into very we're having like this dystopian kind of shenanigans starting up, but we still don't have like freaking anime robo girls or what. uh, we really landed in the worst timeline, didn't we?
Dude, they said
One of
in
the worst
2025,
timelines, huh?
they really were just like, I really wish we were in the timeline where we had flying cars in the 2025.
Oh, with people driving like maniacs? No, thank you. No flying cars for me, please.
I
Four
don't
hundred
care.
seventy
Give me
thousand two
flying.
hundred fourteen is the total population of the northern what?
I can't believe
Signatures
you.
of a freaking
I
country.
can't-
All right.
I presume that amount of signatures might just be enough to quite literally outdo the Vatican.
How many people are in the Vatican anyway? Vatican.
Vatican City population 800 people.
Okay.
Hey, that's more than enough. The Vatican at this point.
Way more than the goddamn Vatican. All right.
This is
Good to
more.
know. Good to know.
I want to think that the fact that we'll eventually get past the view counts of Despacito. How many view counts Despacito has? 8.7 billion. I don't even listen to that song. Right? Let's see.
What the frick?
India obviously has more. What's the lowest? You have more freaking things. You have more signatures
Jesus
than freaking
Christ.
Brunei, Bahamas, Iceland, Barbados, freaking Micronesia. What is Jersey?
Damn.
You have
God
you have more
damn.
freaking.
Damn.
I love my Pitcairn Islands with 35 people.
Samoa, man. More than
Yeah,
Samoa.
look at the freaking bottom of the list, ID. There's 35 people in one country.
Oh yeah. I know about that. It's the weird kind of weird thing going on over there. But yeah.
I'm, I'm okay. So I have a question. What is Jersey?
It's a shirt you wear in this UK country.
Bro, ain't no way they're going. They're literally about to nearly surpass Cape Verde.
Wait, freaking.
Cape Verde has 491,000 people. And that's a UK country too. Bro,
How many are in the Philippines right now? Just wanted to see. 114 million.
how do we have
We're the
414 million?
12th.
What? This time we're not kidding. What the
We're just
fuck?
under Japan. What? What?
This small ass archipelago can hold 100 million people, but not enough to hold but not enough to hold politicians who actually know what they're doing.
Oh my goodness.
I am a Island
Alright,
below our
anyways.
Are you sleepy?
Jesus Christ. God damn. Alright,
What is
anyways.
it?
Right.
Yes.
So, going back again, there's really not much we can do
But
aside
this
aside to be aware aware of it and make others aware of it as well. Since the far end of the things we can do will probably not really look good. It'll be like, oh, viva la revolucion. That's gonna be one hell of a news.
Wait, where? Can I see it? Can you send the link? I'm curious as well about this. What the hell did you find?
By the freaking Bailiwick of
I have
Jersey.
faith for Malta in petition country for the government body to discuss it. You'd have more freaking numbers than most other freaking countries in the States. You'd probably even like, combine a few others, and then you'd essentially be able to outnumber their entire counts.
Bruh, man. It's so weird that there's not much, a lot of people can do about it. It's fascinating. It's just a fascinating idea. Um, I guess, aside from talking about the issues at hand, I guess studying about the issues would be like would be one of the ways to deal with it.
So like,
Like
it's a
get media. If you're not into studying, I guess there are some games I can recommend related to that the ideas going on around Orwell. The game is a game. Well, I'm gonna Google that real quick. Orwell game is basically the Big Brother, and it's you become Big Brother. That's pretty much it. And I haven't played this game. I'm about to soon, eventually, after I finish my freaking goddamn backlog. But yeah, Orwell the game. I guess go ahead and hop on MGS2 for fun. Well, Shimonette is fun.
Yeah.
Irrelevant, but goddamn fun. And then there's
There's
V
just
for
a lot of
Vendetta. Highly
stuff.
recommend that movie. Highly recommend that movie.
You watch, we just watch. If you want, you can ask Tidy for a copy.
Yeah. Anyways, V for Vendetta is a very good movie regarding, public
Regarding a lot
or
of.
governmental overreach and control.
Also, I highly recommend if you guys haven't also watched, you can also watch. You can also read the comics of V for Vendetta.
Oh yeah, the
The one
comic's
Alan
really
Moore.
good.
Because the comic is more of a bigger understanding on what really was the original
It
vision, and
reaches
kind of,
into the nooks and crannies a little bit more than the movie.
I mean, makes sense. The movie is more. I mean, it's a better adaptation than the other adaptations of Alan Moore, though, like The League and even From Hell.
Hmm
I mean, Watchmen is still good though.
But yeah, consume media, support your local, I guess. like go buy games.
The original comic, V actually is shot by the detective. They actually encounter each other, and V gets shot by the detective in the comics. rather than getting shot at by those multiple police officers.
So it's a couple of different things in there as well, right? But yeah,
Al-
you know, like falling in
Also,
love with a
the
post-it note.
also context. The comic doesn't have the same good ending as the movie. It actually has a very blurred ending.
I mean,
It's
yeah, the movie is just supposed to, you know, have a conclusion because I don't think they ever really wanted to plan on like having a V for Vendetta 2. There
yeah,
was no
that's the
plans on
thing.
that. It's
April
the
needs
idea
work.
was the whole idea was it's a one shot kind of movie, but hey,
Yeah.
you know,
That's what people tend to do back then before they decided movies for handful. No one. Yeah, that's the thing. Alan Moore hates most adaptations because they're very. I don't know. From Hell was horrible though. And even like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, they tried, but it just kind of showed.
God,
Honestly though, those two are the only good ones.
it's just you know looking at the whole like trying to get like a kind of like a bird's eye view of things. It's just it's like the potential of it being just really bad is just too high to ignore. That's what I'm seeing. It's just it's not like you know what happens here in the Philippines. Like let's say what's a good example? The e-bike kind of situation that happened. They passed like laws and stuff for e-bikes that they can't really go into main roads, and that was supposed to affect me because I rode around in an e-bike because I can't afford the actual motorcycles. I'm broke. But I do follow the traffic laws as best as I can, and it's one of my pet peeves. Traffic laws are one of my pet peeves as well, and I hate people who don't follow traffic law. I have like an itch over there, but yeah. The issue there is where you know we didn't have enforcement, and now that law is just gonna be thrown into the shelf where it's just gonna be used if one of the traffic enforcers, you know, I don't like this person, therefore I'm gonna use this law and get this guy into trouble. That's pretty much what's gonna happen, or what is basically happening right now. But this one over here is, eh, it has way more potential to be.
I brought it spaced out. What was happening?
I
I
was just
legit
thought about like
spaced
the
out.
e-bike law, where it wasn't really enforced. It's still not being really
Properly.
enforced. And then comparing it to this censorship kind of thing, which is way easier to enforce compared to you know the e-bike law. At least it's a little bit of comparison in terms.
What does
Um,
enforced?
enforcers. Yes, enforcers. This is so tiring to, you know. Are people just are people actually tired right now? If they are, like, are we going to do something about it? Can we do something about it? You know,
You
it's
can
just
just
as a
you can just go you can just
freaking.
go to sleep and wake up.
And then you got posts like, why is there freaking, you know, Mastercard's recent post with the, you know what, I'm gonna open that.
I love how I'm more like interested in your freaking hair physics on your model at this stage. I'm starting to lose it. Ah yes, to BHA passed out a few hours post movie and then got our zesting during 3 a.m. It's 7 p.m. and I'm still awake.
Damn.
Welcome to my life. I slept at like 5, like I slept around 6.
I
The
never
sun
really
was already
planned for
rising
the.
at that
I never
point.
really planned for this podcast to reach at least 2 hours. Not gonna lie, this was supposed
And
to be
then
like a short
I
one.
expected I expected this podcast to reach more than a few hours because of the tangents.
Yeah, I mean,
But
not really a lot of tangents I can go on. because it is kind of like a much more on a serious note, serious kind of idea. Here's like what Mastercard was saying, but they were basically said, no, we didn't really, we never did. No, we don't do that. Which they actually do. They pressuring Steam and whatnot and stuff like that. Tidy's endurance died with his head. I've been tired, alright? Life has been very draining. God, but yeah, I'll build up endurance once again real soon. I guess we're just gonna like yeet it off. If it's my idea still remains. Like if it's not illegal, there's no need for it to be censored. Fiction it isn't criminal. There's no law punishing fiction. All right. It's an expression
There's nothing wrong.
It's a freedom of expression kind of thing as well. So
It is.
like,
What games do you still have installed on your computer?
what games do you still have installed? I have a lot of games installed on my computer. It's been draining for you. All I had to do was live in a draconian crap hole for a month this last stream. I can't imagine being there. I cannot imagine being there.
Let's go, Helldiver! It's time.
God damn. Just to end it, there's really not much we can do about it, but talk about it and consume media about, censorship. Learn more about it. A wise. There's actually just to touch up a little bit of on nobody really touches this, but I'm not sure if it's okay, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's a what do you call this? Like a quote that I've learned through the years, and it's literally just, "Oh, be wise." What can I say more? Just be wise about it. Just learn things. Be aware. Oh,
There's
there
an
you go.
ad
There's an
break.
ad break. It just showed up on my thing.
I
Ad
really-
break in progress. They really does not give me a warning. There's really no.
I really am guessing. I want to ask again. How did you get that thing? The Monday?
Oh, this is
The
a
one
rain
in your-
meter.
Oh, it's
Become smart. Rain meter, and then
I
I
got
just messed around with the whatchamacallit. Wait, actually, let me open that up real quick. This one, rain meter, and then just edit the text files on it. Just that's Minecraft font. It's a Minecraft font. Anyways, next podcast will be going back to the normal sessions. We're gonna actually talk about video games properly.
Hooray, finally, 3-hour podcasts are back.
The long podcasts are gonna be back. Video games.
Oh yeah. By the way, Teddy, are you gonna start returning to the stream grind? Are you still gonna
I'll see. I'm still gonna post like a schedule. I'm still tired. I'm still genuinely tired. All right. I'll work on a schedule soon. But basically the next streams are just gonna be Uma Musume.
Finally, I can finally already just play the game that's been stuck on my Steam download for like the past few weeks.
Uma Musume soon.
And then Fortnite, because thanks Serenity. Just do it with. Imagine you play it, but Serenity isn't around.
Probably gonna happen though.
the moment Serenity arrives, you just end the stream.
Just
The
we're
stream is
actually
already
done.
ended.
3
Sorry,
minutes
guys.
in. Oh, we're actually done playing.
Nah, just do it. The moment you win, Tide, it'd be like in Valorant. The moment you win one game, you instantly
Okay,
end the
that's it. We're
stream.
done. Bruh. But anyways, I guess I could end it here.
Yeah.
just final words for this is just like be aware. Just
Be
be
aware.
aware.
And don't
That's
do
the
anything.
least you can do is to be aware of the situation at hand.
Also, advice for a lot of people: don't do anything drastic. Don't endanger your life further, and don't make things a bit worse for each other. Just at the end of the day, though, this thing is not something we have control of. We're just either forced to watch or spread awareness.
Be
Honestly,
aware, spread awareness, talk about it, but don't do anything dumb. Just don't do
remember,
anything dumb.
to quote one of Taity's message, to quote one of Taity's, additions from the podcast: refuse silence.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Don't shut up.
only do the, only
Only
do
do
the
the smart dumb stuff. Like what I'm doing right now. I'm very dumb.
not the dumb smart stuff. Exactly.
The dumb smart stuff. Other than that, I'm looking forward to get back into streaming and hopefully earn money. I want money. I need money. Can I have money? I need money. Ah, God, that was bad. But yeah, I'll see you guys again in the other episode of the podcast. 2 weeks from now, a fortnight from now. Very smart. Unless something happens and I get to postpone it again. But other than that, monthly
Suga
movie
Let's cancel
marathons.
screening for the rest of the year.
Bruh. Monthly movie marathons, and
Oh,
I'm also
yeah.
thinking about it maybe like an anime watch along as well, so I could actually
Like the one thing,
actually
like the one.
fill up my specific.
Simonetta.
Yeah, I mean basically we're starting from there.
Let's
Yeah.
just watch it. You know what we should just watch? One Piece.
No.
Just
Not
all
yet. It's
episodes.
still too
All
early for me
episodes.
to start One Piece again. I'm just gonna freaking finish that damn anime in like half a month. All right.
Half a month.
I've already done like One Piece from the beginning in a month. All right. So I'll wait
Damn,
for
you
I'll
go
wait for that. I'll wait for that to
like a
be
few days.
because I skip
I don't.
intros, I skip outros, I skip recaps. Basically, it's just about a 12 to 15 minute anime, which isn't really a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, Uma Musume's streams coming right up, and then we're gonna go back to the regular schedule, where I still wanna play freaking Metal Gear. I also do wanna watch Gundam again, cause I've been, Gundam's fun.
We can just. We still have Payday Stone, right?
Oh yeah, Payday's still gonna be up.
We can try that out because honestly, I've been grinding it for like 60 hours this
Jesus
week.
Christ.
I don't know, man. I just got into it somehow.
I
I
will
really
not
like it.
show up to that One Piece. No, don't worry. I won't subject you to the freaking
Friday will,
length.
Friday will subject you to like a full day of watching freaking anything. Just don't show up when I'm doing it. I'm gonna freaking play freaking Overflow in the background. You guys can stop me.
Bruh.
I've been seeing you on it every night.
The notification, you get notifications and stuff.
You're, what were you? Wait, what were you doing? What was your model like? Freaking having a seizure in that.
No, I was just leaning down. All right, I was leaning down over here.
Oh look, someone's playing Musume. You're freaking
Speaking of Uma Musume, don't worry about it. But yeah, that's gonna be ended right here. I'm gonna stop myself right here before I ramble about something else that isn't really related to the topic at hand. But thank you guys for dropping in. Really appreciate just kind of talking about this a little more, getting it off my head, and like at least putting it a little part, a little awareness out there. Not I haven't really I dare say that I didn't really contribute much into the topics at hand, because, well, I mean, I'm just me. I'm a little old me. I'm a nobody in the internet space. But hey, at least, just to talk about whatever is happening right now is should be a thing that anybody can do. Be aware, talk about it, don't do anything stupid, and swearing about the British government was my job, and I made sure I did it. Appreciate you. Appreciate it for that. It's been your boy Tidy Salt. Thank you guys for dropping in the podcast. I'll see you guys again on the next podcast. That will be just video games. We're gonna talk about video games, actual video games, history, and a bunch of stuff. Games I play. I have a lot of experience with video games, so that might be a longer podcast than this one.
This will be 4 hours because for like 3 hours is just us talking about how much like
rambling about
the
video games.
And then like 1 hour is like the history of video games. Like, oh crap, did you guys know in this video game you can actually do this?
Yeah, it's gonna be like a whole ass tangent galore.
Did you know you can zoom in on Raiden's face when he's in the codec?
Oh boy.
You can tell. Oh god. But yeah, thanks so much guys for hanging around. It was real fun talking with y'all for like 2 hours.
It's good enough. I'll be taking a nap after this one. Long ass day, very long ass day.
I don't wanna. I wanna sleep. You know, you can activate big head.
Did you know you can activate Big Head mode in Tetris 2 by inventing the game first? Man. Anyways,
I legit wanna go to the podcast of video games, just making a sort of HTML, JavaScript, CSS of freaking, you know, the snake game. I can do that in freaking HTML.
the
I can show
HTML
that up
snake. Yep,
I'll show you someday. All right, that's it.
we're good. Are we done?
Thanks.
Right, we're done with this episode, right? We can go now.
Do it on
Hey.
Spotify. You can upload it Spotify and YouTube tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, wait,
I'll be
tomorrow.
uploading- No, I'm gonna
Later.
upload it right now so that it's uploading, and then tomorrow I'm gonna fix it up so that it's
Alright.
published. Anyways, it's been your boy Daddy Salt. Thank you guys once again for hopping in. I can't wait to see you guys again. You're all free now. You're all free now. All right. As always, y'all remember to stay salty. And you know, the freaking hashtag I did for the fundraiser was stay salty for good. And folks, I'll see you around.
Yeah, you're all free.
You're all free. You're all free now. Toodles. For the transition.